Many years have passed since Alefgard was saved at the hero's hand, earning him the same title as his storied forebear. Now there thrive 3 new kingdoms founded by this latest Erdrick and his scions. Yet, so too thrives the darkness, a sudden invasion of malicious monsters plunging the world into shadow once again. All that stands between the forces of evil and their wicked ambitions is a band of young princes and princesses of Erdrick's line. The time has come for them to venture forth and do their ancestor proud. And I know Isaac can hear, so I'm gonna keep going. Venture forth. Create new adventure log. They knew it was time for the hero to begin their journey again when they once decided, hey, the name Isgon sounds good. Are you happy to proceed with the name Isgon? I'd like to speak in English, please. I would not like to display the location of my current objective on the map. I would like to play on Dragon Quest difficulty. These settings are in fact good, but we will turn the secret spot markers on, because I don't want to look for them. Although it might actually be a bit easier.
A young hero, descended from the legendary warrior Erdrick, defeated the dreaded dragon.
Might be easier with party members now, so I'll keep them off for now. We'll see how I feel.
Having done so,
Heck.
he set off on a journey with his new bride, and together they founded a kingdom of their own. This kingdom came to be ruled by their children, and by their children after them. Under the enlightened rule of the scions of Erdrick, the nation grew ever greater and more prosperous. As the years passed, other adventurous scions forged forth into the unknown, founding new kingdoms in their ancestors' image. Thus came there to be 3 nations ruled by those descended of the hero and his maiden. The first and oldest of the 3 was the Kingdom of Middenhall, named after the castle built by the hero and his bride.
Oh, my beautiful boy.
Thou wilt grow into a fine leader of the land. Of this I am certain.
Bless the baby!
After Middenhall was founded the Kingdom of Cannock, a nation nestled betwixt misty mountains and lush forests.
Look, husband, he possesseth thy steely gaze.
A handsome devil, to be sure. Now, what name might befit one so dashing?
Oh my gosh, I have to decide the name? I forgot. I don't think any of these people have names. Crap.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I've been dealt surprise name damage. I'm just gonna go with this. They have done the pleasure of autofilling this for me, and I am not creative, so here you go.
It is perfect, is it not?
The very height of perfection, my dear. A mighty name for a yet mightier heir.
Lastly came the Kingdom of Moonbrook, founded by a spell-casting scion to whom weavers of magic flocked from the world over.
You didn't even see, like, the Erdrick symbol there. Or you could. There it is.
There it is.
Supposes the princes of Middenhall and Cannock might deign to play with our daughter when the three are older?
I doubt not, but they shall forge a fellowship most firm, as I did with my cousins the kings. But first, she will need a name that befitteth her station. And, after great pondering, I believe I have happened upon just that. Come, lend me thine ear.
I don't know how I feel about that name, but I don't know what I would name it. Interstead.
Emma.
Emma. Nah, we'll go with the canon names. I don't feel like.
Yes. It is lovely. And her future will be bright.
But everyone loves Emma.
Which one?
Thus did the legendary line continue.
You decide.
What's your favorite, Emma? Post in the chat or comments. That's doing pretty good, princess, but that was supposed to be a fire spell.
Most thy ancestors' blood runneth strong in thy veins.
Oh, please, father. Thou knowest full well mine abilities pale in comparison to thine. Thou hast mastered all manner of spells, of which I as yet know naught.
'Tis true, I was once a caster of no little renown, though now...
Father!
Alas, some matters are beyond even the purview of magic.
Come, father. Let us repair to thy chamber.
Ruh-roh. I'm glad we're getting backstory for this, because
What now?
I'll tell you how the original game, it just starts you up in the castle, and you don't get any of this. Any of what just happened.
Look out, reported
Yeah.
army of fiends upon the horizon. They
So
draw
you-
ever closer.
You start as the Prince of Binhall, you go to Cannock, and you eventually come to Moonbrook, and like, man, Moonbrook got fucked. I wonder what happened here. Anyway.
Hargon!
So you have like no context of anything.
Yeah.
Like you don't even know like the Prince of Cannock is like a scion of Erdrick, I think. Oh wow, they like let loose the fiends.
Sure did. He's a lump shaman.
Him.
Muster the castle guard! Keep them out! I too will make...
Father!
Sire!
Care not for this old fool. Go to thy captain. Tell him...
I fear it is too late!
Gone. Well,
Fiends.
he didn't suffer at least.
Yeah.
Father! What is happening? What will become of us?
Still thy heart. Thou shalt escape this place.
I don't know, it's scary.
I'd recognize those ugly mugs anywhere. It's the king and his darling daughter. Lord Hargon was clear in his instructions. Let no one live.
Just as I feared. Wherefore now?
Knowest not the mighty spell Zoom?
Today.
No.
They knew our faces. I have no choice. This way, my child.
Father, please, I do not understand.
Listen to me. Thou hast thy mother's beauty and her wisdom. Thou wert ever our pride and our joy. Since the day of thy birth, everything I have done for thee. I would trade 1,000 lives to live this one with thee anew.
Thou speakest as if this is the last time we shall be together. I shall never leave thy side.
You have no choice in this matter, I'm afraid.
Come.
Sorry, fate has dictated. Special zoom door.
This is my kingdom, and I refuse to relinquish it without a fight.
Scree!
He may be old, but he knows a spell or two. Don't bite off more than you can chew.
It's true.
Wherefore do you tarry so? Do not tell me you have had a change of heart. Today, you battled the bloodline of Erdrick.
Well, that didn't last long.
Nope. Why didn't you use Kashwoosh again, idiot?
Didn't use Kaboom. If you did, you used it badly.
Should have used Magic Burst.
Use Kamikaze. Raise the whole kingdom to the ground. Take everyone with you.
Megante.
Must warn. Midden Hall.
Don't walk this swamp. Don't walk this swamp.
Right? I always find it funny that it's like every time a place is just laid and, raised by monsters, there's always poison swamps left in their wake. It's very funny.
Well, remember, the swamps are of the darkness.
That's true.
We learned that in Dragon Quest 1.
Our dreams are the
Also,
mirror
be like,
of our
this is
soul.
weird seeing him without the helmet.
If ever aught should trouble thee, thou must needs share it. Thus is a problem halved, as the saying goes. But enough of such talk. Today is a day like any other, and thou must needs be about thy duties. Pray, go into the streets of the city and walk amongst thy people. Speak to them of their hopes and fears, that thou might one day rule wisely over them. And thence to the practice ground, that thy sword might one day suffice to protect them. For thou art mine heir, but thou art also heir to mighty Erdrick, hero of legend.
Father, you tell me this every day.
Twofold. Thou must needs be king and hero both. 'Tis no easy path, but I trust that thou wilt tread it well.
Pray, stop by to see the item seller this day, Highness. Tidings oft travel fastest among those who cross the land in search of profit. There is much to be learned from such people.
It's
and
true.
hence, to the captain of the guard.
Oh, he is wearing his helmet. This looks
learn
like
that
hair.
of the sword, which he might see fit to teach thee.
Or did he put it on when I blinked or something? Opening main menu. Recall. Yeah, it looks like hair from this angle, but like you turn, it's like the helmet. That's weird.
Helmet hair.
I guess it's like a hat instead of a helmet.
Yeah.
Anyway, system settings. Text display fast. Toggle.
Don't forget the auto cutscene thing.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Audio setting.
Yeah.
I think it's audio.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if we want anything else.
Weepoo, weepoo.
There we go. We got our settings done. No, we don't have any stuff, but I like the floor. Look at that. That's cool.
Shiny marble.
Hold on, let me check the throne. Is there a thing? Nope, okay.
We got a bad game.
It's
no
that thing
hidden interactable.
It's that thing with, like, it's that post with the waterfall again. It's like in games where there's no treasure chest behind the waterfall. Oh, it's like, oh, you're too good to put a treasure chest behind the waterfall. I see how it is. It's like, too good for me, are you? And then when there's a chest behind the waterfall, it's, oh, sure, put a chest behind the waterfall. How original.
Daring today, aren't we?
Pretty much. And, like, I look, I've done the same thing. Not to that, like, same mentality, but and I looked at that post and I'm like, you know what? It sure is done that same thing.
What can I get you today? I like a chest behind a waterfall.
Daring
today, aren't we?
Ooh, so we get Helm Splitter and Cutting Edge. Good stuff. I honestly think, like, amidst all of my problems with the HD2D Erdrick trilogy so far, man, they made Marshall so much better.
It's true.
It's like, unless I'm mistaken, and, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think the original 1, 2, and 3 had any physical abilities. So, like, your warrior was just an HP tank. Your martial artist was just a dude who hit hard. I'm gonna talk to this guy. Where's his portal go? Go get water. Ah! The Shipwright Shrine. Here's where I'm at. How far away am I from the kingdom? Heading out into the worlds. We are very far away. Just snoozing away. Anything good here? A seed of strength. Can I turn off depth of field? Turban. Wonder how long before we get Snoop in this game. equipment. Turban. So we can't wear the feathered hat. That's a thief's key chest. Even lesser items can be blessed with beneficial effects. Let's see, where else have I not gone?
I am back on.
Welcome back.
I told my other roommate about the eggs. Yeah, he doesn't understand either.
Like I said, you may be sick, but that doesn't mean you get a pass.
Because he almost face palmed or like almost rolled his eyes when I said, yeah, the carton he took from was underneath another carton. Like, that is the real kicker here. Like, that is what I can't get over.
Yeah, it's like you specifically put it in such a way that, like, to get at the older, or the newer one, or the one with the farther out date, rather, you would have to move the other one. Just kind of... I'm gonna give some of these areas just a once over, just in case I see the prompt. But I'm not gonna, like, traverse the entire thing. Waiting delivery of a consignment of goods from Fair Moonbrook. It should have been here yesterday. Alright, we only have 82 gold. Alright, we've got... Yeah, nothing here. Like, this is what's silly to me. And Dragon Quest 1 had the same issue. Why is this stuff in a shop if the stuff that everybody comes equipped with is automatically going to be better or the same as what is here?
I assume it's probably just flavor, I guess, of like, yeah, it makes sense they would have this stuff for any other adventures.
Well, like, in the original, you started out with a stick and plainclothes. Or something. So, like, this stuff was better than what you had.
I don't know.
But men are once to ever oversleep and to otherwise tarry. All is well, I'm sure. If it is not my dear friend Prince Charmless.
No, that's later.
Aaron a mighty Erdrick, yet unable to cast so much as a spell to ward off warts. Have you not better to do than... Why are you so rude?
Because he's the rude boy.
The prince doth a great kindness to us all.
Didn't get that nameplate for nothing.
I merely thought that being hero and future king both, it might not befit our prince to rely on main force alone. And that a word of worry to the People know full well the purpose of thy daily tour of the town. Now how diligently thou practice thy swordcraft each and every afternoon. Pay no heed to the pratings of green-eyed nincompoops.
I think that's the first time in a long time I've seen nincompoop written out.
It's true. Oh, hi. I like the damp. It's nice down here. Man, you got like a fancy chest. Ultimate key chest right off the bat, but that's the second one we've seen.
Yep.
I think that concept is interesting. Like a chest for the ultimate key.
Yes.
Rather than just doors. Aha! A stick!
Stick.
What are you guys building? I want this.
I don't know, a church? There's a chest.
I'm just doing the hidden item check.
Mhm.
Mini!
Mini.
Yep, the hidden item check.
Seed bug.
Alright, going to the inn. How to heal. Yeah, I'll take the cat suit this time. Just in
Yeah.
case we ever, like, struggle with something, I can just put it on and become cat. Alright, equipment. Let's do this. There we go. Plus 50 luck. Good lord. We'll hold on to the seats for now. Kind of see how everything shakes up.
They aren't going anywhere.
It's true. Where did it say? Following the road west and stopping by Left Twine. The northwestern route through the forest and over the mountains would get you there the quickest, though less assuredly alive. Alright, good to know.
That sounds like a challenge.
Now here's a route that'll put hair on your chest.
That's a man's route.
In item check. I see the pot. Whew. That came out of nowhere.
A chumamu.
Where are we supposed to go? I don't know where the practice field is.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I don't know, try going out of town.
Well, I'm gonna speak to the captain of the guard. I don't know where you are. Training ground to the southwest. Is that like southwest outside of town? Assuming it is. We went down here and there's definitely nobody here. Actually, hold on. Yeah, here's the training ground. There's these things at least.
I don't know. Maybe go further west?
I mean, there's no more west. Never mind. Hold on, where'd you go? Now, there is assuredly no more west. It is not outside of town.
Weird.
Maybe it's in... There was that room that looks like a practice arena, now that I think about it. I just, like, completely glossed over its existence.
Oh, yeah.
That one's on me, gamers.
Highness, come, the practice ground awaiteth. Though I fear there is precious little left for me to teach thee. Despite thy youth, thy skill already approacheth mine own, nay, exceedeth it perhaps. To have tutored such a prodigy in the arts maketh me right proud. But I am yet captain of the guard, and have pride of mine own to think of. I do not mean to yield to thee just yet, young prince. Make ready!
These wounds! Friend, what misfortune hath befallen thee?
And off we go! Brother!
Wherefore wouldst thou abandon thy post at Moonbrook Castle? And how came thee to be injured so?
My wounds matter not. The king, I must speak with him. Please.
Of course. His Majesty will see him, surely. Come, we will take you there.
Carry you in my big, strong arms.
What is the meaning of this? What hath befallen thee, friend?
Majesty, Moonbrook Castle. Attacked. Monsters. A great horde of fiends.
Stay with us. I beseech thee.
Fear not, brother. We shall meet again.
No!
He did his duty to the last, and expended his final breath that we might learn of the assault on Moonbrook. His was a grit and forbearance granted to few, and he must be given a burial befitting such heroism.
It's true. My man traveled alone like that.
Yep.
It seemeth ill deeds are afoot in the kingdom of Moonbrook, but we do not yet know the full truth. Pray, do not speak of this until such time as the facts of the matter have been ascertained, lest panic spread needlessly among the populace. Sire, in the meantime, make ready to defend
Our
the
populace
city.
of like 10 people?
Yeah,
My
right?
son. Come, child. Below with
That's
thee.
the one thing that gets me with games is, like, you know, you'll play the game, like, Pokemon's a really good example of this, and you'll go like, oh my gosh, wow, it's blank city in the game, and there's like, 10 people there, and then you'll go to the anime, and it's like New York City. It's just huge,
Yeah.
there's a bajillion people, and it's like, bro. speak with the king. Where'd he go?
Well, down at least. Surely we have a war room.
Maybe? Crazy if I knew where he went.
Mario?
Mario!
King Dad, where are you?
To the right. Or do you mean to the right of the castle? The description, the vagaries of this are a bit odd. Just forget there's like this little side bit of the castle.
Another such tragedy befell our world some decades since. A great monstrous horde laid waste to the land of Erdrick. The horde was commanded by one who styled himself High Priest Hargon. Fearful that the High Priest's minions might make Middenhall their next port of call, my father did shore up the kingdom's defenses and set his men to watch for monsters on the horizon. I must confess that the further the tragedy drifted in time, the more I had thought the danger passed.
Well, you know, watching the monsters on the horizon is nice, but when they can kind of just, you know, coalesce behind you,
right? Portals, man.
Just now reported, and the one my father described cannot be denied. Could this be another Erdrick? I hardly dare believe it. We must ascertain the facts of what hath befallen Moonbrook as soon as we are able. I would have thee journey to Cannock, there to share these unfortunate tidings with the king of that realm. None can afford to remain ignorant if the horde is abroad. Thence thou must visit Moonbrook and see with thine own eyes what hath befallen it. I must needs remain here to see to our defenses, as my father did before me. Wilt thou bear this burden on my behalf, beloved son?
Can do, sir.
I am right glad to hear it. Now,
Can do.
A gift. A necklace, to be precise. The princess's pledge. Ere he became the first and greatest king of this land, thine ancestor, mighty Erdrick, did set out upon a perilous quest to defeat the Dragon Lord. This necklace was presented unto him by a certain fair maiden with whom he did forge a firm and lasting bond on his travels. It shall surely aid thee on thy path.
The ghost of Gwaelin speaks to us.
Now away with thee. Venture westward from our realm, and thou shalt reach the village of Leftwine soon enough. From there, cast thine eyes northward, and thou shalt espy the castle of Cannock. As thou well knowst, in Cannock and Moonbrook both are to be found others, through whose veins floweth the blood of the hero of legend. Take care, my child. I have faith that thou wilt see thy duty done.
Can do, your majesty. Like, I'll get to the bottom of it right away.
You can count on me, man.
200 gold and some items. You couldn't possibly, you know, give me more.
Nope.
Nope. I didn't expect there to be another text box. Well, I don't know what he said, but whatever. Goodbye.
I didn't either. It was like, I don't know, 7 words? It wasn't much.
I should save. Hold on.
You should.
Yeah, I think I need to turn the text down a speed. I think we did the same thing in 1.
Yes. Because again, there's no middle between normal and instant.
Yeah, and people have said such a thing and be like, I wish there was a speed in between the ones they gave us. Because, like it's the same with battles. Like, ultra fast is like boom, 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 boom. And then you go to, like, fast, and it feels like it takes an eternity.
Mm-hmm.
And heaven forbid, if you stay on normal battle speed, you will gain 4 extra hours of playtime alone. Anyway, yeah, travel tips, yeah. Zoom out. Yeah, so you can see the land of a left guard in the top left there. Yeah, all this time there was all of this land. So there was, I wonder if there were just, like, no people here. Was this just a land of wilderness?
Who knows?
Yeah, I think that icy land is Erdrick down there. And it really does look like clouds on the map.
Sure does.
Do 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 do. Yeah, I think we're fine using our seeds of strength on us.
Let's go 2, 2, 2.
Hey, let's go.
2.
Mainly what I'm worried about is, like, seeds of wisdom and magic. Like, who's gonna get the most benefit out of those?
Those aren't slims.
Those are dead. You saw it here first.
Plus 50.
You saw it here. Our first ever hit of this game. Our first hit ever was a critical. Good lord, luck up by 3. That agility, though. Delicious.
Yummers.
Yeah, his hat just kind of looks like hair. It's weird.
It's like, it's not going anywhere fast. We're not going anywhere. We're going nowhere.
How much better is the cat suit? I'm actually curious on a transfer. It's actually not that much better. Let's do it when we're not in a bunch of cutscenes, though.
What, you don't want to do the Japanese thing of being like the goofy weirdo in the cutscene?
No.
I mean, I guess those are slime adjacent.
They are slimy.
Slime parallel.
Oh, that's my favorite monster, parallel slime.
Parallel slime. Can't believe you didn't read the sign.
Yeah, you're right. Fine.
Thank you.
I want to make a game where I just like have like 2 signs like at a crossroads. One points to the left, one points to the right. What the left one just says left sign. The one right sign just says right side on it.
There's the Slims.
Slim.
There's the classic, the staple. So I looked at the new spells that were released in the new Heroes of Faerun book. Do you want Spirit Guardians for Bard?
Yes, actually. I'd love that. An offensive spell that's really good for Bard? Yes, please.
right, so it is it's similar to Spirit Guardians. It is called Cacophonic Shield.
I too
Concentration up
love
to
the
10 minutes.
I too love the Whismer line from Gen 3.
It's true. It's concentration up for up to 10 minutes, as opposed to 1 minute for Spirit Guardians. Thunderous reverberations fill a 10-foot emanation originating from you for the duration. Whenever the emanation enters a creature's space, and whenever a creature enters the emanation or ends its turn there, the creature makes a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, takes 3d6 thunder damage and has the deafen condition until the start of your next turn. On a successful save, the creature is half damage only. A creature makes a save only once per turn. When you cast a spell, you can designate creatures to be unaffected by it. In addition, you have resistance to thunder damage, and range attack rolls have against you are made with disadvantage.
It only emanates from you?
Yes. So it's slightly weaker damage than Spirit Guardians.
And you can't place it wherever you want.
No, it has a longer duration, obviously. Instead of 3d8, it's 3d6. It's a con save instead of a wisdom save, which is technically worse. It's a 10-foot instead of a 15-foot. But you do have resistance to thunder damage, which doesn't come up very often, but range attacks having disadvantage against you, huge.
It's true. That spell reads to me, attack me, I dare you.
Right. Oh, there is actually a wizard spell that is that. Death Armor, yes. So, second level spell, Necromancy, action to cast, duration 1 hour, no concentration. For the duration, an inky aura surrounds one creature you touch. The target has advantage on death saving throws, and once per turn, when a creature within 5 feet of you, feet of the target hits it with a melee attack roll, the attacker takes 2d4 necrotic damage. So that is definitely the also the kind of epitome of go ahead, try me, fucker, hit me.
Oh no, some spinach between our teeth. We've been walking around all day with that.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Unfortunately, the spell is really expensive because it needs an onyx worth at least 50 gold, and the spell consumes it.
An onyx? Dang.
Yep.
Gotta do the hidden item check.
Also, this spell would be really good for both of us, but I highly doubt Rydick would allow us to take this. It's called Ward Away. Action, 60-foot range. The component is a miniature clay hand, so that's something we're able to hand wave. Not to mention we have foci.
It's true.
You hurl a disorientating magical force towards one creature within range. The target makes a Constitution saving throw. Constructs and undead automatically succeed on this save. Now, granted, we're fighting a lot of undead. This might not come up to as much, but on a failed save, the target takes 2d4 force damage. Its speed is halved until the start of your next turn, and on its next turn, it can only take an action or a bonus action, but not both. On a successful save, the target takes half as much damage only. I'm like, that's really good. That's really good.
Yep.
And that's only a first level spell. And you get 2 additional D4 when you upcast it. So at second level, it is 4d4. So, like, just fucking up something's action economy is, like, with a first level spell is really good.
Yeah.
It is for Bard, Cleric, Paladin, and Wizard.
Don't shake your butt at me to call for backup.
It's the milkshake that brings all the boys to the yard. Take that, ant.
We call it free XP, baby. That wisdom.
Pop some seeds in there.
Yeah, for all those spells we're gonna cast.
Here's a 4th level spell that you would probably, like, really would want to take if we ever got to that. It is called Backlash, and it is a reaction spell, which I know bards don't get a lot.
Reactions are good.
Similar to, I guess, every other class, really. Because I think the only other really good spell is obviously Silvery Bobs.
Yeah.
But you ward yourself against destructive energy, reducing the damage taken by 4d6, plus your spellcasting ability modifier. If the triggering damage was from a creature within range, which is 60 feet, you can force that creature to make a Constitution saving throw. The creature takes 4d6 force damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. They also added a wizard spell now to give yourself magical resistance for 10 minutes. Concentration. So for a second level spell slot, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects. And when you succeed on a save, you, instead of taking half damage, you take none.
Interesting.
So they literally took the monster feat of magical resistance that does that very same thing and just slapped that on a second level spell. Which is not bad. Because it's also a bonus action cast. It's like, yeah, sure, it's concentration up to 10 minutes, but that's a pretty good concentration spell.
Okay, so that's how the scrolls work in this game. Looks like if we don't, like, good old Isgon here, who is not attuned to magic, probably can't learn magic from scrolls. Fine, fertile, and fruitful place indeed. Crops are delicious and bountiful to both. Good old pot lid, got from a barrel.
Pot lid above.
Do they hidden item check. Who knows? Who knows when we're gonna find Snoop?
And I do have a spell now from this book. Laryl's Silver Lance. So basically, it's just lightning bolt, but it's force damage, and it gives the prone condition. However, I need a silver pin worth 250 gold or more. So I'm just like, well, I can't use this. And it's also a strength save.
Interesting. Alright, let's go talk to the prince. I've looked around town long enough. Now it's time to look around the castle.
Yippee!
Anything in here? A mini medal? Good old holy water. Hold on, can we just... Anyway. Lieth up ahead on the left-hand side. Only one deserving of the title of hero might be suffered to claim the contents of this chest. I mean, not merely one through whose veins the blood of heroes courseth. I mean, an actual hero. Go earn yourself the title, dum-dum. That's probably a piece of legendary gear, then. The Princess of Canik. He is abroad on an errand of surpassing foolishness that I dare not speak of it. Oh well. Crack scroll. We got the... She's got the good stuff in here.
Indeed.
Alright, we got the spinach out. Now we're handsome as ever.
Well met, young Middenhall.
How thou art grown since last we saw thee, yet the furrow of thy brow suggesteth all is far from well.
Zounds! Moonbrook is fallen? Her armies laid waste by a vast horde of fiends? Yet as thou sayest, we have but one soldier's word. It would behoove us to learn the truth before acting unduly. Wait! Pray, take our boy with thee.
Yeah, where is he?
Though some regard him as something of a featherbrained sort, he is assiduous in his daily training with sword.
Okay, well, we can forgive Featherbrained if he's actually, like, good in combat. That's fine. You only need a couple smart people in the group, but everyone needs to be able to fight.
Where art thou, boy? Thy presence is required in the throne room.
Whatever is the matter, Daddy?
Daddy.
You're looking for that wayward brother of mine. I'm afraid you shan't find him here. He set off for the wellspring of the hero earlier this morn.
Even now, he marcheth to the beat of a drum entirely his own. Mine apologies, fair prince. Yet I could not forgive myself, wert thou to go companionless, and any harm were to befall thee.
You shall take my daughter.
Journey to the wellspring of the hero and bring back my son.
Can I go, Daddy? No. Aw.
No, my other daughter.
But I'm the only one. A single teardrop.
The queen. Yo, what?
Didn't you know I'm pregnant?
Forgive us for troubling thee so, but we should be ever grateful.
Once thou hast located our boy, do see he is returned to the castle. There are matters I would see discussed before you two depart.
There we go.
Is my cousin Moonbrook no more?
We do not know that, dear. Let us not dwell on that we cannot control, but turn our attentions to that we can.
Quite. Summon the Chancellor. The kingdom must be fortified.
The princess is definitely giving the air of, like, I wish to say something, but I will not have a chance to say something.
Yep.
Also, I wonder how much of this game is going to be of, like, yep, I have money for equipment, but would be crazy if I needed it.
Probo.
Because again, like, we're not taking a lot of damage. We're, like, one-shotting everything. Like, I know we ate 4 seeds of strength, but, like, I don't think they give us that much damage.
Yeah, but we're also in baby game hours right now.
We are in baby game hours, but, like, those baby game hours lasted a while for Dragon Quest 1.
That is terrible news, and I can well understand why Father is loath to let you go alone. Then it is decided. I will accompany you on your hunt with my darling brother. After all, if he is to play his part as a scion of the hallowed hero, then so must I. It is as I always say, age is no excuse to laze. I hardly think that Mummy and Daddy Dearest will allow me to join you on your journey to Moonbrook.
And that's why we won't tell them.
But at the very least, I can help you find my brother. Can't I?
Sure.
Wonderful. Well, now that is settled, let us prepare to depart. Adventure awaits. But first I must dress for the occasion.
I was gonna say, you're not gonna go out dressed like that, are you?
We're just sliding like.
Well, what do you make of my traveling togs? I sewed them myself, you know. Honestly, you boys wouldn't know needlework if it poked you in the eye.
You mean good needlework? Everything is needlework here.
When a lady asks
It's true.
your opinion on her outfit, you say it's stunning or breathtaking, or if you're feeling particularly adventurous, sublime beyond belief. Anyway, on the subject of feeling adventurous, let us be off. Oh, and pray do not stand on ceremony. I have a name for a reason. By all means, call me by it. Now that is settled, let us fly to the
I wasn't prepared to be naming everybody.
down into the depths of the earth. The wellspring of the hero awaits.
So shout outs to the dev team. Thanks for giving me names to fill in the blanks. So anyway, here's our first new edition of this game.
Ew.
Well, gameplay-wise. Technically, the story was the first new one.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go back and play, like, the other versions of, like, 1 and 2, and you're just gonna be like, oh my god, this is so bare bones. What the hell? So she's a guest character right now.
Yep.
And we got the scrolls. Can we decide on tactics for you? Nope. Alright, well.
I do as I wish.
I can't even look at your stats. I don't know how good you are. Well, you probably have infinite HP. So, until proven otherwise, I've made that...
You don't gotta worry about that.
I made that mistake playing Dragon Quest XI the first time. I think it was Hendrick, the one fight. He just was taking like a shit zillion damage, and I was like, I don't want the guest character to die.
Yeah.
Because he's really good. And then like found out like way later, yeah, guest characters have infinite HP. You don't have to worry about them. I'm like, oh, that would have been nice to know. I'm also roasting now. Hold on, me.
Well.
There we go. Turned the AC on. Don't even know where the wellspring of the hero is. I'm assuming it's that right there. How do we get there? Up and around. Right.
Great. And bunny.
Well, I wish I knew what that did, but more level up. Honestly, our level ups are carrying us far more than those seeds ever were.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad the ants have made a special appearance. It's the ants from Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Ants.
You low rolled twice, Matilda. Come on. Do I? I have 13 medicinal herbs. We are fine. Rat gets really upset. Got bad-mouthed. Princess got a potty mouth. I think there's... I haven't seen any secret spots yet, but...
Oh, is the DLC releasing on the 10th?
Yeah,
that's
it's
crazy.
Really, really fast.
I guess the February date really was just a placeholder.
Are you ready to hear everything about every single new Pokemon in the DLC in like 2 weeks?
I sure am.
That's my favorite thing about games, is when they announce it and then tell us everything before the game even comes out.
Mega Baxcalibur is very funny because someone had like the base stats of like normal Baxcalibur, and they're like, how the hell are they going to distribute an additional 100 base stat total without making this thing ridiculous? Like
They just put it all into speed.
I mean, yeah, but then it's still kind of ridiculous because then it just outspeeds things. I mean, obviously, speed doesn't matter technically as much in ZA because, it's not turn-based. But it's like, if that Mega does, translate to champions, yeah, that thing is so speedy.
Yeah, there's a theory apparently, by the way, for Mega Starmie that like the reason it gets such a huge damage boost, like for attack and special attack.
Yeah, I saw speech power.
Yeah, it's the theory that they're gonna give it pure power.
Which that's so funny.
Secret spot.
Where?
Well, we know what to do. We know what they love doing. Do. Mike. Ooh. I will in fact take free weapon. This is why I'm not buying anything. I got burns like way too often in one. Let me do my check here. Alright, well. This is my problem though, is I think by default, the secret spots we've visited should show up on the map, and I shouldn't have to turn the setting on that shows all of the hidden ones to see the ones we found.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think anyone would begrudge, like, I found the secret spot, let's mark it on the map, right? I don't think anyone would begrudge that. But there are definitely people that are like, yeah, I don't want to know where all the secret spots are. I don't want to know where all the mini medals and treasure chests are. Like, and that's... It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I get it, but I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I've searched everywhere. Just tell me where the rest of them are. Do. It's a menacing.
So weird.
This is a menacing thing. Okay, about to say this is a menacing theme for a place where no monsters have come up.
Yeah. So I double checked my emails, right?
Uh-huh.
I got an email from like shop, which is, kind of what I use to like check out for the PDF. It's like, oh hey, you can track your order. I'm like, but I ordered a digital thing. How am I supposed to track the digital thing on when it is going to arrive? What do you mean?
That's kind of weird, yeah.
So it's just like, oh hey, let's track your order, download shop. It's like I checked like the website, and I didn't like immediately see like a help or like thing to get in contact with someone on his site to fix that kerfuffle. So it's like I don't know what to do.
So I hope you're doing well there with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so the 6-hour VOD of Dragon Quest One, I uploaded it, and I have two things about thumbnails. But one of the auto-generated ones was of Spike Tail. I'm like, I don't want to put that in the thumbnail. A different one was it was just fighting the mage, and it was just in the middle of the Sizz animation, so like half the screen is just a fire. I said, that one, that's what I want. But the other thing is the Dragon Quest IV finale thumbnail. So you remember what Nadiria looked like, right? It was just kind of simple and had like the red around it. All three auto-generated thumbnails are just different spots on that map. Like there's different points on the small map in Nadir. I'm like, we weren't even there for that long. So I told
Excellent.
Like, I'm pretty sure we were in the shrines and the final dungeon for way longer, but it was like, nope, that's it. That's the ones, baby. I can get for the Pint Hat Codex, only had the Arcane Codex. Oh, they must be having some issues then. You're dealing so much damage. Like, I don't even think... Actually, we might have been dealing this much damage early on in one. I don't remember. I didn't pay attention to the numbers because it didn't matter. We were just one-shotting everything.
Yeah.
Man, that agility roll sucked. We are already level 9. We already have 100 HP. Helm Splitter, baby! Let's go! What's down here? Okay, so yeah. $10 gold coins. 37 gold. Some clothes. Alright, how do we look? A tired-looking face. There's that. I would say we've been traveling a while. Also, I want to point out just a small flavor thing. In Dragon Quest 1, we had a torch. We have a lantern now. It's a small thing. It's pretty cool. Tech has advanced. It's true. Do 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 do. Resistant to fire. Learn to read the enemies, princess. Do 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 do. Sir, are you okay? You're looking a little blurry.
What?
That is a very big sword. It's also two of them.
It's true.
Maybe three in the background?
Yeah, there was probably a third one, but that's broken.
Young Prince of Canik did partake of its blessing just a short while. Mayhaps you will find him in Middenhall. His Highness mentioned that he meant to visit the castle. I fear the stormy waters of thy heart may lead thee astray. It is for you of Erdrick's bloodline to steer the people of this fair realm through the storm, not to be tossed hither and thither by it. Cleanse yourselves in the blessed waters. I speak to thee as well. You should do it here. Have a splash. Akira! Ah!
Flashes of you grinding.
Flashes of metal slimes running away and ending the encounter. Ah! I fear no man, but that thing, metal slime fleas, that thing scares me.
The metal slime fled. Curse you, text box.
We could just use a Chimera Wing. Middenhall. Meow.
Ka-chow.
Kerchow. He's gonna be back at Canuck before we see him again. Trust. Actually, don't remember.
Just missed him. He just left with nuts.
To what do we owe the pleasure? Yep. They went to search for me at the Wellspring of the Hero. I should go back there and find them. Alright, second Chimera Wing. Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Is he here for real this time? You mean to say he's still not returned? Surely thou hast not been accompanying the prince. Didst thou not meet with him at the Wellspring? He'd already left the spring by the time we arrived. The same was true for Middenhall. Pray enlighten me as to why the prince requireth thine aid in this. Because I'm going to smack my brother. Once brother has been found, I shall return to the peaceful humdrum, whatever. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Not using more Chimera wings for this crap. Probably stopped in the other town. Hopefully this works. We should be high enough level by now.
Until you step on the desert tiles.
Just immediately. Doop! Attacked! I did not imagine you had a penchant for baubles. I don't. Fails to explain why it has suddenly begun to glow. Alright. Probably in the end. Hold on.
The innie.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh! The very rascal I have been at such pains to find! Your father told me of the terrible news from Moonbrook, and that you journey there to learn the truth. Pray, allow me to accompany you on your expedition. I cannot rightly remain idle, while my kin ventures into dangers
If
unknown.
you had just stayed put!
Right?
What? What?
Because I too heard the news from Moonbrook. That is why I've been helping the prince to find you, that you might venture there together.
Is that so? Then I owe you my thanks, and my apologies.
Accepted. Now let us repair home. We mustn't keep mother and father waiting.
It is a pleasure to join your fellowship.
Actual party member, hooray! Woo!
Woo! Does he have that weird helmet thing where it's just like it has like the two side slots where the hair poofs out?
It sure does. He's got the stupidest
I
helmet
hate
known to
that.
man.
I hate that helmet.
It's really bad.
It was a pleasure for me too.
You can see a good look of it there.
Yeah. It's more noticeable from behind, but yeah.
We've got fantasy pence. Yeah, I know this.
How does
I
your
know
brother
this.
have such horrible fashion sense?
I don't know. No one taught him. He's just like, but I like this. He's also got that like weird like half cape front cloak thing.
Yeah, I was gonna mention he's got like the full priest cloak
it
thing.
Looks awful.
Look, obviously not every caster could be as fly as Hop, but still, like, at least
Pop?
have something a little... Yeah, Pop.
Hop's from Pokemon. We got Pokemon on
It's
the brain.
true. It's true. Look, man, I got 5 hours of sleep. I don't know what to tell you.
Now we return to the king. Not that way.
Return.
This way. The second left.
Father, mother, I am returned, and find myself most troubled by recent goings-on in Moonbrook.
As do I. Though it is a relief to see thee at last in the company of thy cousin. 1,000 apologies, young Middenhall, for my wayward offspring inconveniencing thee so.
What is there to answer yes or no to? What is this?
Oh, tush! I didn't inconvenience him in the slightest.
Oh!
Even if I did, the prince is far too kind a soul to say so. Isn't that right, fair cuz?
You were talking about the princess.
If I'd only been here.
'Tis of little import now. More
That
pressing
statement
matters
was
are at hand.
very vague on who it was referencing.
Right.
Why was there a yes or no attached to it?
A calamity most foul hath befallen Moonbrook. Thy cousin, Middenhall, bravely ventureth forth to survey that place and rescue the king and princess, should rescue be possible. I would have thee accompany him on this quest. Lend him thy succor. Prove that blood is a bond that none can tear asunder.
Yes, father. As scions of mighty Erdrick, naught shall stand in our way.
The road to Moonbrook passeth through Gwaelin's Gate, to the south and west of here. Take with you this parchment, and present it to the guards at the gate. They will grant you passage.
The Gwaelin's Gate Pass.
Wow.
May the goddess go with you.
Brother, I wish you well.
Matilda leaves the party. Okay, no zoom yet. So we should buy a couple Chimera wings. Nope, we're good. Goodbye. Alright, to the south and west. It's like... Is that it right there? Is that just west? There's nothing down here. I guess we're just gonna go west.
To the east.
Free holy water, free money. What happened here? Creatures of the kind not hitherto seen in these parts, they did appear most suddenly. They flooded the passage. Praise be to the Almighty that you did not pay for your heroism with your lives. What happened to the goddess? The way to Moonbrook would appear to be blocked. Northwest of here lies a certain cavern upon a lake wherein might be found a most wondrous treasure, the bottomless pot. just scoop up the water, go like a straw. Let us report to your father. You should just go get the pot. You've traveled enough back and forth, said the game developer. Without it, our duty here is meaningless. For what need hath a flooded passageway of guards? You know, for aquatic monsters? Making all of the right moves. You can set which spells and abilities characters use when following tactics. So if you're just like, I don't want you to use this if you're set to tactics, just stop using it. Show no mercy, except for that one. Don't do that one. Although there's that like little rock thing preventing water access from outside.
Yep.
A wizard's staff. Oh, I like that. Here, now you have free frizz.
Meow.
Or it might be Sizz in this. I'm pretty sure it's Frizz, though. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What is this? What is this?
That's a something.
The Dreamer's Lake. Alright, I'll come back here and look at it on my own. What I want to do is I want to like figure out how strong these monsters are in the cave and like, do I need to grind at all? Because we have till Sunday till the next stream, so we've got a bit. The fact that the holy water is still working tells me something. Crow's cold. The god's simply doing his duty. We must proceed with caution. Worse things even than we had feared may be afoot. Alright. Staying on top of statuses, blah blah blah. Alright, what are you looking at? A fairly simple floor, so we'll just look at stuff until holy water runs out and see what we're dealing with monster-wise. Free Chimera Wing? The fact that the holy water is still working tells me something.
Yeah.
But that does not really speak for Kanak as much as it does for Isgon here. Hey, feathered cap, that's right. Yeah, you can put the cap on. Because there are definitely monsters in here, there's no doubt about that. A boomerang. Alright, well you can have that. You can just hold on to the staff. Oh, he's on tactics.
Sis!
Follow orders. I want you to do what I want you to do. Oh my god. This is why I don't... This is why I hate the shades, dude. They're just impersonating other monsters. I'm like, I one-shot the other one, but it's like, oh, nope, not this one.
Nope.
It's dumb. It's a bad system.
Yep. 21 gold.
So now I have to, like, go pay to have him revived. Frickin', there it is. Well, he definitely needs equipment, so I'll have to grind for that at least. At least with having multiple party members, if I buy something and it's not needed for, you know, or, you know, I get an extra one, it's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If there's not a priest here, I'm going to be upset. I know I could have looked on the Zoom menu, but like... Alright, let's revive him. Let's pay like 5 gold. 40 gold! What the hell?
Wow.
Highway robbery, dude. Oh no, we should save.
Should save.
Alright, so I'll grind a little bit over the weekends. Just get a little bit of equipment. I might ask somebody... I might ask you to find out for me, like, where Snoop is, and if I, like, recognize where it is, but...
Mm-hmm.
I don't know this game, so, like, if you told me a place outside of Renderak, I'd be like, yeah, the... You know, it's here in Renderak, I'd be like, oh shit, that's really far. And then if you told me anywhere else, I'd be like, I have no idea where that is, so here we go. But that'll have to be it for us today. I'll have to download this and split it up, so the VODs will be shorter for these, but that's fine. It means I wasn't waiting over the weekends to play Dragon Quest 2. I really wanted to start this game.
It's true.
And I'll get the trophies for a couple of things on my own. So basically the only thing we're missing for Dragon Quest 1 is making all the things from Craftmaster and getting the last mini medal award, which is not much. Anyway, thanks for coming. Sunday, we might be starting at 4 p.m. Central. I might have to work till 3. I need to talk and get those hours back because my boss took them away for some reason, and I'm not happy about it. So yeah, my manager's gonna get a piece of my mind, because I'm not happy about that. But anyway, that's for me to worry about. So we might be starting at 4, and if I can't get those hours back, I might just show up anyway. And we might be starting at 3. But we'll see. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. See you Sunday.
Yeah. Goodbye.